From earlier in the show, Juju, please put it on the poll at LeBatard Show. Does $10,000 seem like enough of a prize for hitting a half-court shot during an NBA game? We will get to a couple of things here before we get out of here, Stugotz, because there were a couple of items on the docket that require our attention. First of all, we have not talked enough about Cocaine Bear dominating the box office. Everyone is pointing out that Ant-Man had a precipitous drop after Rare is the superhero movie, this one of Paul Rudd, that flops so bad after the first week, the way that Ant-Man did, so badly that Cocaine Bear is being celebrated because Cocaine Bear has done more at the box office than Ant-Man, which seems breathtaking. And also, I don't think I was fooled by the internet when I tell you the success of Cocaine Bear is such that it is not surprising that up next is the meth crocodile or the meth alligator.
Meth gator.
Yeah.
Which was my nickname for Riley Cooper when he was in college.
The meth gator.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do we have Riley Cooper fans in the house? I'm sorry.
No. Not on this side of the room.
We're feeling bad for Riley Cooper.
Definitely not on this side of the room.
You've been sitting on that for a while, haven't you?
I rented a theater for Cocaine Bear. This is the invite, gents.
Oh, I'm there.
It's at 7:30. I'm not gonna say the theater. But Poppy, you're in. Yeah, Cocaine Bear. I've been waiting for this movie since I read about it on Fork. I love this thing. And Elizabeth Banks, I think, is a talent. I generally like everything she touches, so I think this is going to be great. No, she directed it. She's a director. I think she's a very talented person, so I'm excited about this. Is this Ray Liotta's last piece of art?
No.
No, well, he's no
gone,
longer with us.
Stugotz. Stugotz didn't know. You're just informing him.
Ray Liotta died.
I know Ray Liotta died. What I'm telling you is he did 1,000 movies before he died. There will always be a next Ray Liotta movie.
You might be right.
Yeah. Little scenes here, little scenes there.
Yeah.
He's got more.
He was in Blackbird.
There's more Liotta. I promise
He was
you.
great in Blackbird.
I had no idea.
Like, wow, what a way to go out.
It does seem this is his only 23 release. Like this.
No, he has one that's completed and 2 in post-production.
Thank you.
All right, so he's not done. You know, why don't we have Mike Schur join us for this post-game show and ask him about Cocaine Bear? Because this one seems like, it's not the most intellectual project, but it can have a lot of laughs. So how could this be bad? Yeah, that's my question. There's no way this is bad.
We tackle it on Cinephile, by the way, this week, which is out today. Adnan reviews it, and I won't spoil it. Go listen to it.
It sounds like it can't be bad because even if it is bad, it's why you're there.
Yes, it's the highest honor for a film that I rent out a theater with my assorted group chats, and we all experience this together. Only happened one time before, Top Gun Maverick. It delivered. We have...
we gotta do Creed 3.
You gotta do Creed also. Otherwise it gets confusing.
I need a ruling from the judges if buying out of theaters. Look at me, Louie. Judges?
No, it's not that. Look at me. You know how cheap it is?
Oh, it's cheap.
Yeah, it's less than $300.
Oh,
yeah,
but it's
not
not
an entire theater.
I still can't afford it.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to pay $300 to.
No, I'm just saying
to watch the movie.
The thought of renting out.
Everyone chips in.
So you pay $300 and everyone can go for free?
Everyone chips in me back. Like I'll
No,
put it on my card.
but I'm saying
I wasn't even
like,
talking about the money aspect. Just I rented out a theater.
That's
What do you
the
mean
total
everyone
cost.
chips in, though? What if 5 people show up?
Then it's $60.
I'm not
Pay
renting
normal
a-
ticket prices or
I'm
what?
not renting a theater because I think 5 people are going to show up. I'm renting a theater because
you get
I've
10
had
people.
some
Good
level
time.
of buy-in.
$30 a person, 10 people.
This is a way to do it. Experience
deal.
something communally.
Yeah.
I would think that that's a bad deal for the theater, though, because if it's a popular movie, they could sell. Is this a big theater? I don't want you to tell me where it is.
No, they cap it at 20 seats, and you can fill a lot more than 20. So what I'm going to
start
do,
a little side biz.
No, what I'm telling people is just buy a ticket for a movie that's on at the same time and walk into our theater.
Ooh.
Any play?
Yeah.
They're not gonna
Cheat
stop
code.
us. I feel like that's like pandemic numbers. We're out of this here.
Billy, what don't you like?
I don't like that's not on the up and up, Dan. That's not the spirit of the rules. You know me, I follow the rules.
Mike Schur is with us now. Can't wait. It's Cocaine Bear group outing on Thursday. You're
You're invited if you'd like to come.
How does Mike Schur feel about Cocaine Bear?
I'm thrilled that any movie captures the imagination of an audience and gets people to go to theaters, and people seem to really like it, and that's great. My 15-year-old son went to see it with a bunch of friends the other night, and he came back and I was like, "What'd you think of the movie, buddy?" And he goes, "I mean, it's exactly what you want." Which was like he's
the
like
highest compliment. Yeah.
He's kind of trying on being an adult a little bit, but like I was like, yeah, that sounds like the good review. Exactly what you want from a movie called Cocaine Bear.
It actually sounds a lot like you in that delivery and everything.
How did a 15-year-old get into an R-rated movie? Mike?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'd follow the rules.
The spirit of them.
Bad parenting.
It's a terrible. I mean, he's been seeing R-rated movies since he was like 9.
Jesus.
Put it on the poll,
LA,
please.
man. Kids grow up fast out here.
At Le Batard Show, are you a bad parent if you let your child watch rated R at the age of 9?
What do you make of the big Hollywood think pieces that came out? I don't know why this happened, but all of a sudden everybody wanted more sex in their art. Because if you go back to the 80s, there were wild times, rated PG, and there's a full-on love scene. People are saying the F word in children's movies. It's crazy. And now we've gotten away from gratuitous sex scenes. And let me tell you something. I need those.
Bring them back, Jack.
I need those because it just takes me back to a time where I'm like, ooh, this scene with Ellen Barkin's hot. I'm 11 and I'm just discovering things about myself. Think about all the 11-year-olds who want to discover things about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this country traditionally has been extremely pro-violence and anti-sex. We're a very puritanical country when it comes to representations of sexual activity or the human body, but kill, slash, maim, destroy, bleed, guts, gore, that stuff, no problem. Like you can have the goriest, most horrifying violence that you want, and your movie can still be PG-13. And if you curse once or show half of one nipple, that's a hard R rating. So that's just the MPAA's rating system. It's been like that for a long time, and so the movies just followed the path that was being laid out for them, got rid of all sex scenes and replaced them with, in order to draw an audience, replaced them with like prurient violence, and that's the way it's been for 30 years.
It's strange. I think we can agree that as a life principle on rating our movies, that value system is a little unusual and repressed.
Yeah, horribly repressed. I mean, as a parent, I would so much rather my son see like the scene where, this is an ancient reference, but the scene where Phoebe Cates gets out of the pool in Fast Times over a movie where thousands and thousands of people have their heads ripped off and blood spurts out and people are shooting automatic weapons at each other. Like, which of those is more harmful to the psyche of a young child? I think the answer is pretty clear, and yet that is the way that this whole thing functions these days.
Juju, put it on the poll, please. More harmful to the psyche of a young child. Woman getting out of the pool in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, or head being severed?
Or RoboCop.
Why can't you have them both? I mean,
well, you can.
When you guys have your big holiday parties where you drink all sorts of baby blood, was it decided that we're just going to stop putting sex in movies and television?
That's a different division of the Hollywood string pulling cabal than I'm in, so I don't actually know how they function. I'm more in like subliminal messaging and space lasers.
He has lost his power in Hollywood ever since he started working here as an intern at Meadowlark Media. He continues to lose his voice and his strength. Let's do stat of the day here with our numbers guy.
That's what the baby's blood's for.
Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is your start of the day. Start of the day, start of the day. It is the start of the day.
Unfortunately, someone forgot to turn original sound on, so I couldn't really hear the music today.
Mm-hmm.
That would be Roy.
What?
Yep.
Folks, today's stat of the day is kind of a different spin on a stat of the day. It comes from Rob Friedman, who is at Pitching Ninja on Twitter. He posted a video yesterday of Landon Knack of the Dodgers throwing an entire half inning, getting 3 outs, in the time it took former Dodger pitcher Pedro Baez to throw one pitch during the 2016 playoffs. Side-by-side comparison, I highly recommend you watch it. It's pretty amazing. Pedro Baez threw one pitch to David Ross of the Cubs, and in that time, Landon Knack got 3 outs in a spring training game. He also, by the way, he posted another video a while ago of Zach Greinke pitching to Ozzie Albies of the Braves when he was on the Diamondbacks, Greinke. And in the time between 2 pitches that Greinke threw to Ozzie Albies, you can play the entire 2019 Kentucky Derby.
Come on.
That is so good right there. I saw in all of the chaos of baseball returning and these pitch counts, Stugotz, I saw something that I had not seen before during a college baseball game involving Tennessee and Dayton. Tennessee was winning late 11-2.
Gambling again?
This is not, I am not gambling so much that I am betting college baseball, but the reason that this moment,
it's a thrill. I got a future on the Vols.
Oh,
Wow.
the reason that this made its way around is because of what I'm about to tell you, which is up 11-2, a guy for Tennessee hits the ball hard enough to clearly be a home run, but it's not possible to tell whether it is fair or foul. So they go to replay. And it takes a minute, and they go to replay, and it is ruled a home run. Whereupon the hitter then does the bat flip, and the
That's awesome.
And the pitcher,
Yes.
the pitcher is made insane by this.
Well, don't give up a homer.
Thank you, Stugotz. Very good work. You've been doing it for 20 years. Thank you, Mike Schur. Good talking to you.
See you tomorrow.
Delayed bat flip.
Excellent contribution. Don't give up the homer.